Hello and welcome to the Empowering Minds podcast. This is episode 5. Thank you guys for liking this video, sharing these videos, enjoying these videos, viewing these videos, leaving me comments. I really appreciate the help and support that you guys have been giving this. This is like my child. I do this every morning. I take care of it. I'm always finding new ideas to come up with, new things to explain, new things to teach. And today we're going to get into the 12 laws of the universe. I actually recorded this and I had a lot to say. I probably recorded over 15 minutes of this, but it's all right. Things happen. But first, we're going to start off with the law of divine oneness. This law helps us understand that everything in the universe is connected. Our thoughts, words, actions, and beliefs affect everything around us, everyone around us, the world around us, whether it's people from school, work, our jobs. Our thoughts and beliefs and ideas will affect others, and it's like they're picking up on our energy, our frequency. So whatever we are carrying will have an effect on them as well as ourselves. It's on to the next law, the law of vibration. This law lets us know that everything in the universe moves, travels, and vibrates in a circular pattern. This goes for our thoughts, feelings, desires, wills as well, and our wills as well. Every sound, thing, and thought has its own vibrational frequency. That is what you want. This is why you want to be mindful of what you are thinking, what you're saying, because this frequency will pick up onto others, and the vibrations that we are carrying can either uplift people or lower people. So that's why you don't want to always be so negative all the time, because your lower vibrations will affect others. It may drain people's energy, and a lot of people don't want their energy drained, or nobody wants their energy drained. And then you're just like a draining person, and some people may not want to be around an upbeat person all the time. They want to settle into their emotions and what they're feeling. They want to be in tune with it. So be mindful of the vibrations that you are carrying from your thoughts, your words, or your actions and ideas. Next, we have the law of action. This law states that we have to take action in order to manifest our desires. All of our dreams, goals, thoughts, words, feelings must be backed by action. So if you want the road to success, you have to put in the work. This is my 3rd time recording this. I usually just take one take, but things happen, like recordings don't record, or the software just stops recording me. Life of recording. I'm not gonna complain. We have to stop complaining about things and just take the action. Every action we take will help us achieve our goals. We have to take radical action. A dream without action is just a dream. And we're just gonna be sitting here imagining what could be or what could have been. Just take the action, just do it, stop trying, just go out there no matter what anyone says, and take the action necessary to achieve your dreams and goals and allow them to manifest. Yep. And next we have the law of correspondence. As above, so below. I mentioned this before. As within, as without. Everything that we are feeling on the inside will reflect on the outside. So we can only control what happens to us internally, but our inner reflection of ourselves will reflect on the outside as well. So if you're peaceful on the inside and taking care of your environment, the inner place in your mind, in your soul, in your body, your environment will affect the outer environment, the outer body of the earth, the outer body of the universe. So whatever you are feeling, the frequency and vibration that you're carrying will have an effect on others as well as yourself. So as above, so below, as within, as without. the law of cause and effect. This law suggests that every action has a reaction. So all of our actions that we take will have a reaction. We're reaping what we sow. We're planting the seeds of tomorrow, today. You know, you may not be able to eat the fruits of your labor as soon as you plant the seed. Things don't happen overnight. You gotta keep watering. You gotta take that action. You gotta let it get sunlight. You know, gotta collect all the soil, make sure everything's done right, properly. And we have to take in count of what we do, because it will have a later effect on us. And life works in mysterious ways. You know, everything may not happen tomorrow or the next week or the next month or the next year. Things happen in mysterious ways. You may not even see or deal with your karma until later on in life, maybe a few years down the road. And you have to do things today that your future self will be proud of. And everything will be amazing once the fruits are grown from the seeds that you have planted. Yeah, this is basically the law of cause and effect. Next is the law of compensation. The law of compensation is about our abundance and blessings in life. All of our good deeds are rewarded through gifts, friendships, money, inheritance, and blessings. Everything doesn't have to be materialistic for it to be a blessing. Some of y'all had to get that out of your heads, that you need like money or a physical gift from someone for it to be considered a gift or an inheritance. No, a sign of abundance is what we have on the inside. We have to be internally rich before we are externally rich. We have to be rich forever, rich in our friendships, rich in our relationships, rich with ourselves, you know, keeping up our emotional currency. And we can receive gifts from the universe through the people we meet, the amazing people that we meet every day. Maybe not every day if you don't meet people every day. You're not as social as other people. But the people that you just meet, the people that you just come across, even, you know, getting promotions for your job, everything that we plant today, basically, it interchanges with the law of compensation. This is the law of exchange. Giving out something to give back, giving out your energy to receive another form of energy, you know, reflecting on what you just did and just putting it out there, putting your hard work out to receive compensation through money, through a connection with someone, through a gift, through a job offer, through an opportunity that will put you into the position that you want to be in. Woo! Talking for so long. Next, we have the law of attraction. This is everyone's favorite. Everybody talks about this law. But basically, the law of attraction suggests that all of our thoughts, words, feelings, and actions attract a like energy. Also, this creates different events, things, and ways people come into our lives. Positive energy attracts positive energy, and negative energy attracts negative energy, along with opposites attracting. So, the law of attraction is basically the law of correspondence. So, as of within, as without, the energy that we are carrying on the inside will attract others towards our energy. So, if you're a dramatic person, you're always into drama, you will attract dramatic people. If you're an upbeat person, you will attract upbeat people. But opposites also attract. So if you're that dramatic person, you will attract, you know, calmer people, more mellow people. If you're that upbeat person, you might attract, you know, people that are always down, you know, negative Nancy's. Law of attraction, you know, that tall guy that's with the short girl, you know, or the cool guy that's with someone that's not like calm, just, out there. People that are outgoing, the spontaneous people, or the quiet person that's with the outspoken person. Opposites will attract, along with like energies attracting like energies. That's what a lot of people don't get into, the opposites attracting. So say if you want something and desire something very badly and you just don't get it, you're just attracting what you don't want because of what you do want. If that makes sense. You want that person so bad, or you just want that job so bad and you're not getting it, and you're just getting frustrated because you're not getting it. And once you take it easy and let go, everything just starts coming to you. You're not trying too hard. You're just being. That's when everything will come to you when you're not. I'm not saying not focused, but you're not worried about it. You're not overthinking everything. You're not over feeling everything. You're not over desiring, over wanting. Whew. Next, we have the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. A lot of big words in this. This law states that we have the power to change our lives in every condition and situation that we are in. And understanding and applying every universal law, we will be able to change the energies that we hold while being able to transform our lower vibrations to higher ones. So basically, we have the power to get out of any situation that we are in by changing our vibrations, by changing our energy. So say you're in a bad environment, a toxic environment, and you want to get out of it. You can change it by doing something that you love, doing something that you're passionate about, something to occupy your mind from all the drama, all the negativity, like a sport or something that you play. You're going to practice every day. You're going to study. If you're in school, you're going to school for 7 to 8 hours a day. You're going to work for 7-8 hours a day, even overtime. Just something to occupy your mind from the drama, from your environment. And you're uplifting your vibrations, and your lower vibrations will change, because being in the low state, you'll be down. But if you bring yourself up to a high state by staying focused, by meditating, by taking care of yourself, being in nature, changing your diet, eating healthier, you'll be able to change any situation that you are in by keeping a positive mindset, by staying upbeat. Next, we have the law of relativity. This law tells us that the universe will challenge us and give us tests to see if we are worthy of the life we are willing to live or desiring to live. Also, this law teaches us not to compare our struggle to others and to see from their perspective. No matter what situation you are in, there is someone in a worse situation. So say you have a car and your friend just got a new BMW or a Benz or something, and you're like, oh man, I just want that new car. Then you see somebody that's on public transportation, or they're just walking everywhere, and it puts you into perspective like, oh, I have this car, at least I'm not walking, or at least I'm able to go to point A to B without having to pay someone to get me to that point. Or even if you're the person that's always using public transportation or paying for things or being able to walk, get to point from A to B, there's someone in a wheelchair that's not able to walk. And you just sit back and think like, oh, I'm grateful for having legs to move around with, not relying on a mobile source to use my legs. This law teaches us how to be grateful and to appreciate everything that we have. Next, we have the law of polarity. also known as the law of mental vibrations. This law states that everything has a polar opposite. You can change and suppress undesirable thoughts by focusing on the polar opposite. So if you're having negative thoughts, negative occurrences from the experience that you had during the day or at any time in the past, you can change it and suppress it by focusing on positivity. So say if you failed a test or something, and instead of beating yourself up about failing that test, you just take the time like, oh, I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna study harder, I'm gonna take more notes, looking at an optimistic perspective on how you can do better for the next time, and you can just achieve and just stay upbeat by not focusing on the negativities, because everything you focus on will multiply, will grow. So if we focus on our problems, we're only going to get more problems. But if we focus on our solutions, we're going to get more solutions. And this is what the law of polarity suggests and says and states, that we have to focus on the polar opposite to get rid of our undesirable thoughts. Next, we have the law of rhythm. This law lets us know that everything in the universe moves and vibrates to different rhythms. In addition, seasons, cycles, stages of development, and patterns are established by these rhythms. The masters of this law will never get too excited and will never let negative thoughts govern their conscience. So you never want to get too high or too low. You have to find a balance that keeps you in the middle. So getting your hopes up, getting too excited may allow you to become disappointed because you hold yourself to a high expectation, a high standard. And if you stay down too long, it will keep you in a sad, disappointed state. And you want to get out of that. So you have to find a middle ground that keeps you humble and confident as well. Sorry, my mic fell over. Basically, just staying humble and confident at the same time. Lastly, we have the law of gender. This law states that everything has masculine and feminine energy, and once we learn how to master and combine the two, we'll be able to co-create with God. Just putting your thoughts and ideas and mixing it with your emotions and feelings, you'll be able to manifest and create a reality that you truly desire. That I have stated multiple times on this channel, in these podcasts, in these videos. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you for a fantastic episode 5. Fantastic 5. And thank you for listening, taking the time out your day to listen to this video, listen to what I have to say. You guys are amazing people. I'm sending you tons of amazing energy. A lot of things happening during this recording, but it's all right. I love you guys. You're amazing. Like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And on to the next video. Double uploads every day also. So you'll be seeing this at 8 o'clock. And I have a video later on today. I've been recording. Well, I've recorded this morning. I've been recording since like 7 a.m. I've been up since 5. Just coming up with ideas and thoughts on what to do with this channel, these videos, this podcast. And thank you guys again. I love you, and be amazing people. I hope you're having an amazing morning.